game devlog update. Doo -doo.
Hey guys, so it's been a few days since I've done an update, and haven't had much time to work on the game, but got some cool changes made. So let me show you what's going on. When the game starts, you get this city view. You gotta choose a location for your arcade. So when a player touches a location, map marker, I just have some fake data down there. Those will probably mean something at some point. We can lease that location if we can afford it, and or not. This one looks like we can afford it, so let's go down to this tiny little shack on the corner of Charles and 87th. Even though the cost per month on this one is more than the other one, I just threw numbers in there to get this thing going. But let's lease this location. Now we own it, subtract it from our overall total, and we'll enter the location. So now we get into our arcade. I haven't really changed the framework yet to reflect building an arcade. One of the things I've been thinking about is what's the first generator we do? Take delivery, order arcades. Somehow we've got to get from a blank room to this first generator, meaning we got some kind of machine in there, getting us income. So the upgrades will reflect building an arcade. The generators will reflect building an arcade. And if we want to go back out into the city, we hit the city view button. It takes us back out into the city. I just discovered a bug. This should be green because we already own it, whether we can afford to lease it or not. So I'll get that fixed. But as these go up, these will start to churn different, from red to green as we can afford it. And we'll just go into these different locations and build different arcades. Now, the one question I'm wondering is, well, I got more than one, but one of the questions I'm wondering is, because if we enter one of those others, we're going to see the framework running from this other arcade. So the question becomes, do I completely restructure my framework to be able to run, and this might get limited by the hardware of the phone, but to run more than one framework at a time, even just saying it out loud seems too much. Or immortalize the arcade, and when we go back out to the city and we buy another location, it's the prestige mechanic. We immortalize that arcade or sell it. Maybe we sell that one off. So there's a couple different ways to do something with this other arcade over here. Get it to a point where the prestige mechanic is to move into a new building because we can afford to. And I'm just not sure what to do with those old arcades. So something to think about. Do we sell them for profit? Do we, I don't know how to handle that part of the game, but this is where we're at. Got some neat things going here. Obviously all stock graphics, all ridiculously simple UI. But we're still on that phase of let's get this thing to a point where we can get into an arcade, start building it, go back out into the city, check different locations, buy and move into those locations, build an arcade. That's where we're at. So far so good, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.